Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for the latest edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. And today's book is The Cars, Let the Stories Be Told by Bill Janowitz. This is published by DeCapo. It retails for $32.50 in the United States, $42 in Canada, and it is 500 pages long. Most music fans of the late 70s and 80s know the band The Cars. They were definitely one of the biggest acts during the time that they were together. They were together 1978 to 1988. And in fact, in 1978, they were voted the best new band in a survey in Rolling Stone magazine. Now, the author, Bill Janowitz, he knows music. He's written about Leon Russell and the Rolling Stones, and he's very comprehensive. Obviously, a book that's 500 pages long is going to be extremely comprehensive. Now, he talks about how the two main members of the band, Rick Ocasek and Benjamin Orr, they were friends long before the Cars were formed. In fact, they performed in little local bands and things like that. And then they reached the big times when they connected with Elliot Easton, Greg Hawkes, and David Robinson to form the Cars. Now, their first big hit was Just What I Needed, and that launched their career. It started getting radio play, and as they say, the rest is history. Now, the Cars have had a major stream of big hits, such as You Might Think, My Best Friend's Girl, Drive, Shake It Up, Magic, and many more. Now, Rick Ocasek was considered the front man, though as we find later in the book, the author basically said Benjamin Orr was in many ways a driving force, and he really didn't get the credit that he deserved. Now, Rick Ocasek was a most interesting person, as we find out. He was very complex, at times not the easiest person to deal with. Now, he met up with supermodel Paulina Porizkova, and he got her to be in the Cars video for Drive. And they had a long relationship. They were married, had children, and there was a parting of the ways. And that's interesting in the last part of the book, where he talks about Paulina started dating other men, and Rick was really over the top about it. He was not very happy, and at times he let his opinion be known. And he died in 2019, and in his will he changed a lot. So his kids didn't get much, and he was really spiteful. Benjamin Orr died in 2020. Now, the other three members are still alive, and they offered some insight and information into this very, very comprehensive book. Now, I'm sure many of you had a favorite Cars song. I think mine might have been Shake It Up. It was a great tune. And during their time, they sold millions of records. They weren't just a big hit in the United States or in North America. They were internationally known. And when they split up, there was the greatest hits. And that still is selling well. So if you are a fan of the Cars or a fan of music in general, this name drops a lot of famous bands and performers who came along the time that the Cars were there. And so it name drops big names, big bands, John Lennon, and many, many more people. So this is the comprehensive guide to the Cars, and at 500 pages, it better be comprehensive. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I appreciate your time in watching my video. Hopefully you did find it informative. And when you go to your bookstore, you will consider this book. So until we meet again, and we will very soon with another great book, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.